This is the Neon Tarantino, the director Derek Dillinger.
And Katie Arquette, the leading lady of the production.
And we're live. No second takes, no reshoots.
And you're watching the Main Event Wrestling Network.
Cut.
Wallet just signed his own death warrant.
I just had to do it. Good morning, everybody. What's up? And welcome to Kayfabe Coffee, episode 1. This is the Wake and Bake. I am the Great Brown Dope Dealer, joined as always by the man who put the Tino in Tino's Pizza Rolls. It's Tino from Tino's Time. Hey, what's up, Tino? How you doing, brother?
Can you hear me? Hello?
I can hear you just fine. Can you hear me?
I just want to make sure my camera said, or my microphone said it was off, and I just want to make sure. So I'm doing okay. My heart rate last night was a little up after a baseball game, but I mean, we survived.
What happened in the baseball game?
Well, the White Sox were winning 3-0 in the 7th inning. They gave it up in the bottom of the 7th. It was 3-3, and then they gave up the lead. They 4-3. The Sox tied it, gave up the lead again, and then the Sox won it in the bottom of the 9th on a walk-off. So back and forth games, and you love to see it. So
you're like, fuck.
I can't. Oh, but one good thing is the Southside boys actually got on the White Sox podcast this morning. They answered our question that we submitted, and the announcer and the one of the players answered it. So that was pretty cool.
Top of the morning. Look at that.
What's up, Mr. Too Sweet?
He's already checking in on us, making sure we got to work on time. But we did. We hit live 30 seconds early. That is a first. And I got to watch all of Monday Night Raw. It was on pretty early yesterday. Did you get to watch all of it?
I did. It's a brand new week. All of a sudden, holy crap, you watched all of Raw.
It is. It's a new day. Yes, it is.
It's
not a miracle. I watched most of it. I got things to do, man. I get tired too and shit, you know? We got shoot jobs.
Hey, it was on the afternoon, though, so that's a little better. I mean, Monday afternoon Raw is sometimes – I like it. I like it more because then, like last night while I was watching the roller coaster of a game, I was sitting in the hot tub at the resort I live in. So that's what I did.
Because I was in the hot tub. They don't have a hot tub in the Main Event warehouse.
No, they don't. I'm just happy Kyle's been letting me out more. I'm not losing this.
Eric Andre's trying to get in, and you're trying to get out.
Eric Andre. That movie comes out on Thursday. I'm so excited to watch it. Little Brother with John Cena.
Oh, you're gonna see it? Oh, it's gonna be on what? Netflix or in theaters?
Yeah. It comes out Netflix Thursday, Friday morning, so you can watch it right away.
Are you gonna do a watch along?
No, probably not. I can't do watch alongs for movies. I tried like the couple years, second year I started to watch alongs. I tried to do it for Christmas and Halloween, and I got copyrighted for all of them. And there was one, I think I did Friday the 13th, and I had to take out like an hour and a half of the movie. Like I didn't show anything. But it was because the volume was so loud that they could hear like the talking.
Wow.
I got for movies you could get copyrighted for. So, oh well, live and learn, right?
But aren't there like some channels that get away with it? I mean, or aren't you able to do it with like?
I don't know because I don't know because I've seen a lot of people like Ross the Creator and stuff. Like he's been having issues with YouTube because he got 3 copyright strikes and now they're threatening to put take down his YouTube channel. And that actually happened to before I met Kyle and before I joined the network. There was another group that wanted me to join, and I didn't know what networks were at the time. I don't know. I don't trust people that much, so it was just very difficult. But they had a lot of people. They were live all the time. They had like 10,000 followers. But the problem was they were always showing stuff that you can't show, and they wouldn't take it down because you can show it. Like you can show it live, but you should take it off whenever, whatever. And yeah, there are some people that get away with it, but I think what it is, and I've learned this from my editor Jake, is there's like 5-second clips that you can show because like on my intro, like you see like the clip of Oba, you see the clip of Cody, and those are okay because it's like 3 seconds. But the problem is they don't take those copyright, and they ended up deleting their YouTube channel, and he lost all of his subscribers. He lost everything, and he tried to restart, but it's difficult to restart. It's hard to get a following. So it's one of those things you just got to be careful with. That's why people, they're like, show me this, show me that. And it's like, I'd love to sit here and show everybody all the like Raw, SmackDown, but I can't. And then I don't want to lose everything I've built for the last 5 years because they want me to show Raw or SmackDown. It's not going to happen. I'm sorry. So.
No, yeah, I remember because for the JCW watch along we did, everybody was complaining. Oh, I thought I was gonna get to watch it here. I was like, man,
And there are some
serious?
things like Kyle gets the stuff from Warrior. Like if you get the okay from like Warrior Wrestling, their stuff, or even like that TNA creator thing. I tried to do it and I got copyright for it. So I was like, why am I going to do this if I thought we weren't going to get copyright? I did everything
I remember you mentioned that even TNA was advertising it like, hey, go ahead and do this.
So I tried it, it didn't work, and it's just like it's one of those things and that's why like with like Kyle with like the Warrior Wrestling, he has like the in a little bit because he knows a couple people. He said Sam Beal, the guys on the podcast and everything. Where if he talks to them, they could like agree to let Kyle use it or let the network use it, so then they can show it. But that you have to have like an in, or you have to like know somebody. You got to know the people.
Yeah, you got to have the rights to the tape. You can't just
like up down down. They probably can't do anything now with WWE because Xavier Woods, Austin Creed got released. That's why you haven't seen anything since like the second release day of WWE 2K26. So, you know, just one of those things, unfortunately.
No, that makes sense.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. But speaking of subscribers, head on over and subscribe to us on YouTube if you have not already. If you are watching on the tube, subscribe now. Tell a friend. Tell your friend to tell a friend, and we could all be friends. Tino, are you subscribing now? Were you not already subscribed?
I'm always subscribed.
Why are you on your phone, dude? Come on.
So I can share the episode out. What do you mean?
What the hell are you doing?
What do you mean? You want me to? Do you want people to come and visit? Does everybody not realize the way to go and have people watch is to share it out? That's what I'm always doing on my phone.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, "What are you doing on your phone?"
We got 371. Let's
go. On YouTube trying to share out the episode. Look, and now my phone's gonna die.
Whatever. You're lying. You're lying. You're probably looking at a text or some shit.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at all the people. You can't see it. All the people I talk to, all my friends. I got a bunch of.
Oh man, I'm just busting your balls, Tino. Hey, do you realize that your hat is disappearing?
I do. Yes, I do. It's very.
You're phasing. You ever seen the movie, the original Mario Brothers?
Yes, I did. I actually.
Yeah, we're merging. That's how it looks, and also kind of like Avengers. Like you've kind of been snapped away, but not really.
I know. I don't know. I mean, I try to fix this lighting all the time, and it never seems to work. It's funny because it's depending on what time of the day. Like every time I'm live for the Southside Boys at 5:00, because the sun's beating right on me, I'm like so pixelated. But then an hour and a half later, 2 hours later, when Raw starts, I'm okay. It's fine, whatever. It just depends on how much like light it's.
Or maybe it's because you have no soul.
That too.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, maybe that light is meant to like reflect someone's soul, make it come out more on camera. But because you have no soul,
like you could see it right now on my glasses. They're showing a commercial for a movie coming out, and there's a bunch of lights and stuff. So I
can still see your glasses. Your glasses have more soul than you do.
That's how we do it here.
I'm gonna start calling you the Soul Man. They'll be like, "Why they call you the Soul Man?" Because I got no soul. Oh man. Let's see. But yeah, follow us on X and IG as well over at main event _net. You might see us get to pick on Tino a little bit there as well.
Always. That's what everybody likes to do for some reason. I'm just here.
We're not the ones locked in the warehouse, man.
Well, that's your guys' as well. I don't know why you guys are trying to hold me down. I just try to do the
watch. How many monitors are readily available to watch Raw at the warehouse? I have to know.
Well, I mean, I got two, and I guess if you count my computer and my phone, I guess 4 because I got 2 TVs. I could have 3 TVs if I wanted to. But
damn, so Kyle's got you set up pretty nice, huh?
Yeah, he hooked.
And then you get free room service sometimes, right? If I'm not mistaken, or does he charge you for that? Yeah, he probably charges you for that. He just orders it for you.
Yeah, he doubles.
He orders your DoorDash and puts you the bill.
Thankfully, I have DoorDash pass.
I bought you some lunch. You owe me $50.
Nope. My coffee. Well, my coffees are $5 now. Usually $1. Now he triple charges me. It just never fails with this guy.
Yeah, it's a signer fee. You know what I mean? Like you're paying for the service, Tino. It is what it is, man. But all right, before we get too caught up, I know you got to get out of here in about 30 minutes. Let's run through Raw. Just go home tonight of champions. It's what you'd expect it to be. We had 3 matches, but we usually get 4. So it is a go-home show. We get Obafemi talking about some girl named Destiny, and then Jey Uso shows up. I love Obafemi's promo. the way he just the way he commands the crowd and his presence alone is it's pretty fucking scary, man. And it's great to see. I just kept laughing over and over because it's just it's hilarious that he knows he's the shit and he can't just go along with it because he's supposed to be playing this character, but the crowd just feeds into it. And we were in Europe, so that's even better. What did you think about it, Tino?
I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, the fact that we're having dads and sons do the oboe walk and the oboe strut in the audience is fantastic.
Everyone's doing it. Grandmas too.
That's what I mean. It's just insane how many people have really gotten over it.
I saw grandma do it with a baby in her arm.
Yeah, I mean the baby will be doing the oboe walk at one point. But I love the fact that we have all of these different superstars now that are getting the time, and especially the people from NXT, as I always love to talk about. It's nice they're using them the right way. What's up, Eric? How we doing?
What's up, Eric?
But I don't know, man. I can't deal with Jey Uso no more. Like, I get it, whatever it is, what it is. But, like, if he yeets anymore, if he runs it back, and I've already said it because they announced, too, on Raw that they will be starting the first hour of the show, obviously, on ESPN. But both King and Queen of the Ring matches will be on the first hour. Yeah. So, the first person entering the ring on Saturday is Mr. Yeet Man, and we're going to yeet for 30 minutes. And then we're going to run it back for 30 minutes.
Run it back, baby. Run it back.
And then we're going to have a match. And it's just like, that's fine and all. Like, and I get it. And I always talk about it. Like, if you're there, it's awesome. Like, I've been to shows, a lot of shows. It's awesome to be there. It's awesome to watch the entrances. But when me and you were sitting at home, I'm focusing on what's going on. I don't care about the entrances. Like, can't we just do these entrances, like, while they're talking or while Michael? Like, I'd rather hear Jay's entrance in the background. Like, we don't need just like when like a football player, like a baseball player comes out of like their entrance, or like when the football players make their entrance on the, like, why can't they do that? Why do we need to sit there for 20 minutes and watch these entrances? And that's what just drives me absolutely insane, because they could be doing so many other things. But
then when people don't get entrances, people complain, oh, they're getting buried, oh, they didn't get an entrance. Well, I mean, no one's ever happy. Is it because it's Jey Uso? Because that Europe crowd was very pro Jey Uso.
Yeah, that's true. And yeah, I mean, I think, as I keep saying, the Yeet's going to die in 2026. I mean, the Yeet's going to be here until ever. I mean, people are still doing the yes, and it's been 12 years. So it's just one of those things that
I saw a lot of grown folks in that crowd,
I love Jay, and I always will. It's just one of those things that it just gets to a point that it just, I don't know. So again,
I get it.
No, what happens, but will Jay win the match on Saturday is my question, and how would he win? And I don't know, because I think Oba's got to win this, and I think we got to. But then just wait. But that's my. Does Brock come back?
Tito hates special entrances. Tito hates everything except the Bellas.
You can look, but you can't. I thought they were going to lose the titles like yesterday, Loki. But back to Oba Femi and Jey Uso. I don't know, man. I just think Brock, the only way Jey Uso wins on Saturday is Brock Lesnar.
Before I forget, you have to do the Nikki Bella song for Tim Vicious's karaoke.
Okay.
You got to do it someday.
Okay.
No, seriously. Like, I mean, because that's what I told Tim a while back, was to try to do like a main event themed week or something where we all do either entrance music or our own favorite karaoke songs or whatever.
No, what we need to do is a short of all of us doing our own little entrance. Of like how Kyle's doing those shorts right now of like Oba, like we all like do it, and then like I'll do like John Cena's, you'll do freaking.
You're not gonna do Nikki Bella?
Rey Mysterio's, whatever. With Nikki Bella, whatever.
Right?
I'm just, of course, Rey Mysterio's.
You just want to hear me say "Booyaka," don't you?
Booyaka. But I mean, I think that'd be a great short if we all got involved and did that. I think that could be hysterical, especially the way Kyle knows how to edit these things. It seems so.
Yeah, I've thrown a couple ideas, but we'll talk about that. There's a lot we can do, and we definitely will. And
I'll definitely do Tim Vicious if he's watching at some point. Let me know, Tim. I'll join you for some karaoke. We'll do the.
Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear. And if you guys subscribe to the Main Event Wrestling Network, you won't miss it. So I mean, I think the same thing. But Kyle brought something up when we spoke on the phone because we text and stuff because Main Event front office.
We close like that, guys. I'm not that close.
He's got an
I text Kyle on X, and then he texts me a couple days later.
He's got like some fun booking ideas. I'm not gonna spoil them because that's content for his show. Tino GBH, do y'all? I love special entrances, man.
I
Tino's
do
the one
when
that
I'm
hates it.
there. I do when I'm there, not when I'm sitting at home and I have to sit here and watch
Whatever, Tino.
woo for 30 minutes.
What?
Or
Man,
whoa.
you're just a special entrance hater, bro.
I'm special ed for sure.
Oh my god, I never said that. You said it.
I know I did. That was why I said it.
But I'm not gonna spoil what Kyle had to say about it. Leave that for his shows and stuff. Because then I'm just
you
gonna
gotta watch Mr. Two Sweets Kyle's. Man,
you gotta watch his shows too, man.
Speaking of shows, JPJ taking over for J Gold. J Gold is
that's gonna be cool. Yeah, I'm interested to see that pairing. I mean, I've seen it before, but I love JPJ's work, so that's gonna be a good episode of Night Shift. J Gold may or may not be missed, but I mean, hey, I honestly hope
you know
he's
who's
doing
not
good.
gonna miss him is Stan.
Stan's still gonna roast him without him being there. It's inevitable.
It might even be better.
He might even say something like, "Why isn't Jay Gold there?" And then just talk some major shit. But with the numbers being a factor here, I think the MFTs get involved. More on it later with LA Knight. There's just so many people involved, so much shenanigans. It's King of the Ring. We're in Riyadh. They're gonna want to see all the stars, all the big names and stuff, all the bigger names, and as much as we can do. But
do you think, and just while we're talking, this is the one show me and you do together every week. Do you think Obafemi could squash Jey Uso?
He won't squash him. It won't be a squash. There's going to be shenanigans, outside interference, distractions. I just don't think anyone's going to enter the ring. It'll strictly be Oba and Jay. It's just going to be outside shenanigans, but Oba's going to get that win. I said it in our predictions blog that we just dropped yesterday for Night of Champions. I believe we're dropping one for Slammiversary today. But in the blog for Night of Champions, which is on our Twitter, I say Oba's going to win this one. I mean, I know I joke around, I talk shit. Jay's going to win. I do that just to,
Oba's got to win.
Bait and switch.
I think Oba wins. And I mean, why not have, at worst case, this is something I just thought of. Why not have a triple threat at SummerSlam? Why not just put Brock and Oba and whoever else in there and then have Oba, I don't know, just something. Last time we saw Brock in a triple threat was with John Cena and Seth Rollins at that Royal Rumble. I don't know about you, but that was really fun.
No, there was one after that. There was Brock, Samoa Joe, and Braun Strowman.
That's right. I remember.
That one was sick.
That's what I mean. Like the cup. So I'm just saying, maybe an idea. So I agree with you. I think Oba's got to win on Saturday. So.
I mean, they got to do it 1-on-1, but you're right. A triple threat wouldn't hurt because he could insert himself into the title match. But, I mean, people aren't going to want that. But I think Oba gets his moment and Brock shows up on Raw to ruin the coronation ceremony. Unless they really want to see Brock in Riyadh, then I think maybe just Brock shows up to the entrance ramp and
that's my
Oba, and Oba's like, yeah, let's go one more time.
That's my thing with Riyadh too, is they always try to do these big moments, and that's why it's like if you want big moments, if you think about it, they've kind of done a lot of big things at Saudi.
Because if you calculate the MFTs, the Bloodline, LA Knight, Royce Keys. That's already a lot of people. And then you add Roman, who might show up for this match as well. Who knows? And then Brock, too. Like, I don't think there's going to be too much physicality with the bigger stars, but with just all of them showing up, the first hour is going to be big. So they got to give Oba the win for this one with everybody present for it. Got to do it. So.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm blowing my nose.
Oh, there you go, bro. It was a solid promo. Then we got another one. We had LA Knight and Big Jim interacting backstage. I tweeted something last night where I said, I don't get why LA Knight fans are unhappy, honestly. He's featured twice a week or mentioned twice a week. That's a big deal. You know what I mean? Not everybody's on every single show every week. Not everybody's on twice a week. People who are on twice a week are probably working AAA, honestly. So
yeah, and you know what I've thought of too, and it goes back to Matt Cardona now. He's doing that stuff with Danhausen and everything, and everybody wants him to come back, be world champion, be this, be that. And maybe he works his way up to it. But again, at the end of the day, they're still on TV. They're still doing stuff, and that's how they get paid. They're on TV. They're a part of the show. They're like Danhausen. He hasn't wrestled since God knows when, but he's on SmackDown and Raw every single week having promos, and he gets paid for it. So, when a Pure Fusion Collective started, I was excited. I got to see Shayna every single week.
You know, I mean, I knew it wasn't going to go anywhere. Nothing was going to happen. People hated it because of the name or whatever. See, like not appreciating greatness right in front of them. And I was happy. You know, as a Shayna Baszler fan, I was like, hey, man, I get to tune into Raw and I get to see Shayna Baszler every single week. I am not complaining. And she was wrestling every week. So for me, that was more than good enough. LA Knight is being featured in the biggest storyline on Raw, which is trickling its way into SmackDown. It's going to be the big story for SummerSlam. So, I mean, having the involvement isn't necessarily a bad thing. And he got a win last night. More on that later as well. So, I mean, they like you said, he might not get the world title right away, but we're peeking up on SummerSlam. How many people are going to have anything to do during SummerSlam?
Exactly. And again,
you know what I mean?
Nights too, so we're probably going to have at least 10 matches, maybe 12 at the most. So we'll have to see what is on the card and where that goes.
Eric says, GBH, we're not happy because we want to see him. Well, I mean, he's already been a world champion, but I wouldn't mind him being champion again, honestly. I mean, because then he'd be champion at the same time as Roman, which would be interesting for the bloodline. But I think with where the bloodline is going, Jey Uso is going to get kicked out. He's going to lose to Oba. Roman is not going to be happy. Jay's going to try to blame it on Jacob.
You're already kind of seeing it too.
That's what I'm saying. You know, like this bloodline isn't about Roman. This bloodline is about everybody else. And then Jim just lost again. Roman's not going to be happy. And I mentioned it before. Jay and Jimmy are going to be the ones that get kicked out. And it's going to be Roman, Solo, and Jacob. That's all you need. I mean, we could have had a super bloodline, but Jey Uso and Jimmy are going to keep losing. And in order for Roman to treat them like equals, they got to be winners, right? They got to be winning the big matches.
Yep.
I mean, we want to see LA be. I mean, I know the fans want to see LA Knight be champion. I get it. I totally understand that. But with the way the booking is going and the way everybody else is booked around the championships, you know, he's either going to have to wait his turn or just wait his turn. You know, it's one or the other. He's either going to have to wait a few months or a couple more years.
But again, do people forget too how many people are actually on the roster? Like, there's a lot of people, and at the end of the day, not everybody is going to be on every show. Not everybody's going to get. That's why you got to take advantage of your opportunity when you can. And
this is where LA Knight fans have to continue showing support. Keep buying the shirts. Go online. And I'm not even an LA Knight fan, and I'm telling y'all what to do. Like, come on, like support your guy. Buy his shirts. Show up every time he's on TV. If he's not on TV, change the channel. If he's on TV, go back and the DVR recordings count. So go back and rewind and delete everything else. Go on YouTube and watch the LA Knight clips. Like don't show up with just one sign. Like everybody's got to show up with their LA Knight signs. Like, come on, y'all. If y'all want to get this guy pushed, there's a lot of people at the top. You know, you still got CM Punk. You still got Seth Rollins, possibly Braun Breaker. So many other names that could pop up, and there's always a chance somebody like Orton's going to show up again. It's really thick at the top, and LA Knight is still right there. So it's not like they've, you know, quote unquote demoted him to another division. So I mean,
well, and that's the thing too. It's not like you said. I mean, he's and as you say, then as you talk about it, you're absolutely right. He has been on TV. He has been there. He has been doing that, and then he's being shown. And there's a lot of people that we haven't seen, just like the Creed brothers. Like they're under the mask with Bruto and Julio, but where the hell have they been since Chad Gable returned? Like, why didn't they return with Chad Gable? Like that. Like we talk about the tag division all the time. The tag division needs help, and the Creed brothers are somebody that can add to that. So just to throw it out there.
Exactly. And then where was I going with this? There really just isn't enough room. But he's still right there, and you know, he could be a main eventer, but they don't see something in him to be the main eventer. I mean, we talked about it. He's kind of been overexposed, but it could work in a main event against something else sooner or later. And then we got the women's tag team championship, Brie and Beige versus Lyra Valkyria and Bailey. It's already like, yeah, let's go.
5 stars. 5.
Bro, they have defended the championships more times than Liv Morgan. So many more times. And I said it in the blog as well.
I give them credit for that, even though
they're probably not even signed longer than a year, and they've already put in so much work. Like I give them credit where it's due. Like they've shown up and shown out with those belts. They've shown up for their matches, and they're a little bit older than some of them, wrestling wise, obviously. And the bumps hurt more for them than they do for the younger cats sometimes, but they're still going. They're defending their belts, and
That's what they
you know what I got nothing bad to say about last night's match. It was a good match. It was a fun watch. I think everybody supported each other very well in this match. The chemistry was there. You could tell they really wanted to put on a good show. It's Europe. You got to bring the big guns out, and this tag team match did not fail.
Nope, and that's the big thing too.
I give this match, I would say 3.5 espressos.
Yeah, I would agree.
3.5.
I think the biggest thing too that's helping Brie and Paige is them doing it as much as they are, where they're getting that ring rust off and they're starting to be able to go not the way they were 12 years ago, but I think they're being able to compete a little bit better as the weeks go on with being able to go as much as they have been lately. So,
and I mean, they've had their moments, but last night they looked a little more fluid. So, I mean,
that's all you can
if they're going to keep the run going, why not? Yep. Kyle says we need new tag champs. I mean, we do, but I'm just saying they've defended their belt way more than Liv Morgan has.
That's who you give the titles to, is Fatal Influence.
Oh, definitely. I think that's the next team up.
That's the only team that is actually legitimate, where if you give them the titles and then you maybe give JC a shot at the world title in a couple months at whatever pay-per-view. I can't think of pay-per-views after June. Like this week, I'm so confused on what pay-per-views or what days and what times. I'm losing my damn mind. So I think that Fatal Influence should win the titles. Give them to me on like a random SmackDown. Run it back. And also big news. SmackDown, last 3-hour Friday night SmackDown this Friday. Thank the Lords.
Oh my God. I don't get why everybody complains about 3-hour SmackDowns, 3-hour Raws. Like, y'all are so ungrateful, bro.
All right, you go and you sit there for 3 hours and watch, and then you get half asleep and be tired, and when there's not shit going on.
They're watching without the ads. Watch it when you can fast forward it.
Well, there you go. Well, some people like me, I can't do that because people expect me to be here on Friday nights, and if I don't show up on Friday, Kyle.
Man, fuck them. Fuck them. Take a break. Take some time off.
No, fuck that. I talk about
this is why you're locked in the warehouse, because you don't want to get out.
See, but the thing is it's like it's weird because it's like if I take days off, like if I have something to do, like Saturday, like I just had a couple things to do. I had a garage sale and everything, but like if I have nothing to do. I feel like I'm missing. So I don't know if it's FOMO or what it is, but I feel like I need to do something and I'm like losing it. And yeah, I know sometimes it's not good to, but then I have people who are like, where are you? We miss you. Why aren't you live? What are you doing? Where are you at? And it's just like, so it gives me like a reason to wake up sometimes. Like Tuesdays now, I know I got to be up at 10 o'clock to be hanging out with you. So get me up and at it. Days off. Well, Kyle, you come and hang out in Wisconsin and I'll take a couple of days off. Man, I don't do anything. I'm bored. Like when the Sox don't play, or like when there's not sports on, like I don't know what to do with my hands. Like it's just like, what do I do?
You can learn how to juggle.
I could try. I mean, I am wearing my brace a lot now, so my fingers this is the farthest my fingers
handkerchiefs
ever been apart. Like ever. Like in my entire life. Like it's insane the fact how far my fingers are apart on my left hand because they've been so like close together for so long. That's kind of like insane. What did Kyle say? Mate, one day I gotta find something to do. That's
we need a screenshot this so that when you do ask for time off and he says no, be like, hey, excuse me, didn't you say I need a break? He'll be like, well, yeah, maybe like a 15-minute break.
I have been trying to plan a trip to Arizona to go visit my best friend I haven't seen in like 4 years. So maybe that will be a time that I take a couple weeks off, but I don't know.
Hey, well, Arizona,
like when I go do a show though, I feel like I got to make it short. Like if there's something that happens, I'm like I make this short. So it's I feel like I'm always gonna be doing something. It like just gives me that like adrenaline and that like motivation or so. I don't know. It's a weird feeling that it like I don't know how to explain it.
So, no, I hear what you mean. Yeah, Arizona's an interesting place, man. I think you'll have fun. I've never
been there. So I'm interested.
I worked there for a little bit. It gets hot as fuck, man. Fuck Arizona.
Yeah, that's what they say. That's why my friends like you should. I'm like they want me to come in like July. I'm like, what if I come in like September? I want to go when it's cold here So I don't have to spend
it's
2
never
weeks.
cold on the West Coast. It's never
That's
cold
what I'm
out here.
saying. So I like
Never.
in Wisconsin, man, it's freaking cold snow all the damn time in the winter. It's awful.
No, here, Arizona, sun all the time. Just don't fucking do it. And then we got Chad Gable asking for forgiveness, which I thought was bullshit too. I would have said fuck that, especially when he was like, Otis, you've been so loyal. Like, how dare you turn your back on someone like that, bro? That's so fucked up.
I thought for sure Maxine was gonna turn on Chad, and then Otis and Tozawa was gonna join Gable because obviously Maxine and Austin Theory be banging on the side and doing the nasty. So, you know,
I'm glad they didn't forgive him. He did not deserve it. I don't believe this charade of I'm so sorry, guys. Like it is more scripted than a WWE script. Like this is Chad Gable. We're gonna get something where he's like, ha ha, I fooled you all. Thank you. That's what I think is gonna happen. Why? He's gonna ask for forgiveness because fucking Rey Mysterio said like, hey, you're forgiven. Fuck that. Get the fuck out of here.
Rey Mysterio asked for it.
Like Jesus Christ. Yeah.
That's how it be.
He holds himself at such a high regard. He's like, you must apologize. You must apologize to me. Am I ruining your Rey Mysterio fandom a little bit more?
No.
Yeah, I am. You know it. I can see it in your eyes, Tino.
Last week you did. I don't know why last week you did it.
I can see it in your soulless eyes because once again, we got Rey Mysterio fucking involved again with Dragon Lee, who just had to show up for a backstage promo. Because then we got Dragon, I cosplay as Rey Mysterio every day. Lee against Ethan Page. He does. He cosplays as Rey Mysterio every day. Like I haven't seen his. Where are his wings? What happened to his wings?
Yeah.
Now, he got his wings clipped. Lyra got her wings clipped. Why does nobody like wings around WWE?
I don't know.
It's like in the Incredibles, like no capes. TBH, what would Chad have to do to get you to accept this apology? I am way too stoned to answer that question. Okay, so then we got Dragon. I cosplay as Rey Mysterio every day. Lee against All Ego Ethan Page. Ethan Page is just fucking awesome, man. Like he does not fail to surprise me. This match was great. As I mentioned before, Dragon Lee is awesome in the ring. He just needs to get the fuck away from Rey Mysterio and be his own guy. I thought Dragon Lee had this 1-1. I thought he had it in his pocket. I don't know what the hell happened.
I did too, but I think that Ethan needs the wins.
Of course. No, definitely. I'm all aboard the Ethan Page. I'm all aboard the Ethan Page train, bro. Like he's got to get these wins. I mean, obviously, you know, he's got to rebuild a comeback. He lost his Intercontinental title match, but he's still relevant. He needs to be kept relevant in the scene. And this is a good way to do it. Dragon Lee doesn't lose anything in the process. I mean, Ethan Page had a low blow him to beat him. So, I mean, Dragon Lee looks strong in defeat. I just want to see Dragon Lee do his own thing and him teasing the Styles Clash too. I mean, he can just go out and branch out, do his own thing, maybe get AJ Styles in his corner or something. He doesn't need Rey Mysterio. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like Ethan Page doesn't need Rey Mysterio. Ethan Page is doing just fine, brother. And I really enjoyed the hell out of this match. I give it 4 espressos. It was a lot of fun. This felt like a lucha libre and a regular WWE wrestling match mixed into one. You know, the chemistry is there. Obviously, you know, the language barrier isn't there. You know, they both understand each other very fluidly. So that makes a big difference with these kind of matches. I loved it. I will probably rewatch it again today or tomorrow, and I would put this on a list for maybe like top 20 matches of the year.
Yeah, I think it was actually really good. And I agree with you on all the points that you say, and I'd give it a 4 too. Yeah,
they both got great chemistry together. All right, we got just a little bit to go. We got the Io Sky Liv Morgan promo. I don't want to talk about it. Do you want to talk about it?
I just want to say again, I don't understand why Liv Morgan is still in the race. Are we getting this unification match, or are we getting Io and Rhea for the title? Because that's obviously the only two options. Because it seems like who's the other champion right now? I can't even.
Rhea Ripley.
Well, yeah, duh. Oh, it's Liv. That's what I'm saying. Like, it don't make sense. None of it does. So, Yeah, I don't know. Liv is the greatest women's champion, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. But we saw the friction with Roxanne Perez because apparently Raquel Rodriguez is going to face Sol Ruca at some point for some reason. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think Raquel Rodriguez liked that comment.
I just don't know how I don't know. Maybe Roxanne cost Liv at Night of Champions, and then maybe Roxanne and Liv for the title at SummerSlam.
I mean, Io could challenge Liv Morgan, right? If she wins.
Well, so you want to see Liv against Io at Night of Champions, and then see Liv and Io at SummerSlam?
I mean, would they do Io versus Rhea?
I mean, it would definitely be a WWE thing to do that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would rather see Liv against Roxanne or
because
Rhea against Io. Why not?
If Io wins Queen of the Ring, I don't think she'll beat Liv at SummerSlam. Or at SummerSlam, we get the payoff for the Judgment Day breaking up for good.
Yeah, I don't know. Shall be interesting.
And then I laugh at this every time. Every time Jacob Fatu calls Jay punk ass Jay, he's like, "I'll listen to you, punk ass Jay." That should be a shirt, punk ass Jay. Honestly, and after he loses to Obafemi, Roman Reigns should make Jey Uso wear that shirt, punk ass Jay. And then that's what Roman will call him. That's what everybody will call him. And then Jey Uso's going to be so mad. He's going to keep losing, and they're going to kick him out of the bloodline. And then we got not from LA Knight versus Jimmy Uso. Take it away. What do you think for this one?
I mean, it was what it was, Jimmy. I mean, I'm just happy Big Jim is on TV all the time. And like we talked about earlier with LA Knight, I mean, he's on TV, he's having matches, he's doing the things. So, I mean, of course, we got the shenanigans, Mr. Solo Sikoa coming back and costing Jimmy and all of that. And for some reason, LA Knight and Solo Sikoa are friends. I don't know, but
hey, not from LA Knight's going to join the MFTs, baby. LA Knight and the MFTs. Let's go. Let's do it. Why not?
Sure, why not? Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it plays out. We'll see it though.
Yeah, I mean, it was the match before the main event. That's huge, man.
So I mean, again, I think just for that fact, there's probably a 2.5 espresso. I mean, it just at this point in the day, I was just like, okay.
I give this one 3. I give it 3 espressos. It was good. It furthers the storyline. They both get some time on TV. Jimmy Uso gets a match. LA Knight gets a match. They've got good chemistry together. It works. Why the fuck not? 3 stars. I mean, 3 espressos. And then we got the main event, the World Tag Team Championship, Division, and the Street Profits. This match did its job. You knew that the Street Profits were going to win, and you knew Seth Rollins was going to get involved sooner or later.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew Seth was going to get involved. I did not expect to say his name, and
I did not expect that. Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
I believe in Joe Hendry. I did not see that happening because of Logan Paul. Because Logan Paul's hurt. Why are you laughing at me?
No, because you're just like you were so into it. I love it, man.
Hell yeah! But I mean, that's the thing. I'm surprised.
At you. I'm laughing with you. Like I'm enjoying seeing you have a good time. I'm not like look at this dummy. Like no, man. I'm enjoying seeing you have a good time, brother. Yeah, and I like seeing you be authentic about believing in Joe Henry.
That's what I know. I try to be in a good mood as my nose is like dying on the side and I sound like I'm
in a good mood.
But I mean, that was the thing too. I mean, I liked how everybody got involved. This was how main event should be. Everybody getting involved, a bunch of shenanigans, and we saw the Street Profits get the smoke. They all wanted the smoke, and now we got ourselves brand new tag champs, and Street Profits are on top again. And I think that's exactly where they should be. We needed something for the tag division because there was no reason for Braun Breaker to hold the title and didn't even win. Just because of Freebird rule, because Logan Paul got hurt. And now we can see Braun and Seth, and I talked about it. Why was Braun Breaker holding the tag team championship and having a steel cage match at Night of Champions? And yes, Night of Champions is complete. Well, we have all the 6 matches and everything, but at least there's 3 championship matches because last week we talked there was one. It was like, what are we doing here? So,
yeah, the first match that was officially booked was the steel cage match.
And the steel cage match will most likely start off ESPN Plus, which I'm kind of shocked because I feel like if you want the casuals, you'd rather do a steel cage and have people be in the steel cage because then, yeah. So,
no, I totally get it. Honestly, I said it in the in our predictions blog for Night of Champions that I think the steel cage is just to bring back Bronson Reed so he can do a tsunami from the top of the
Oh,
cage.
that's right. We're gonna get him in the black hoodie. That's right. I didn't even think about that. You're absolutely right. So yes, they are kicking it off, but I'm shocked the steel cage isn't. That's all I was saying. So
I know.
But
I thought
do
it
have
would
to
too.
go
Yeah.
because I got 20 minutes to get there, and it says 20 minutes. So I appreciate you.
Oh no, yeah. I'll let you get out of here. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and head out too. But go ahead and plug your stuff real quick.
Well, Tino's time. We'll be back for NXT tonight, all week for all the shows. We'll be live for all of the shows this weekend. I can't figure out what times they're on, but we'll figure it out. So I'll be back next Tuesday, and hopefully I don't have to leave early, but we'll make sure. And I appreciate you having me on. And make sure to always wake and bake and enjoy Kayfabe coffee. So, GBH, I'll see you next week, and I appreciate you. And thank you, everybody. What? Hey, I thought that was pretty good.
Hey, get the fuck out of here.
See you later.
Hey, brother. Be safe. Oh, man. All right. So that's a wrap for Raw pretty much. But we have a big weekend coming up. There's going to be 4 shows on TV. We've got TNA Slammiversary, WWE United Champions, NXT Great American Bash, and then we have AEW's Forbidden Door. We are going to be doing 4 mixers. Yes, 4 mixers. We have, I believe, 14, 15, 16 different personalities lined up for all 4 separate shows. So you're not going to get the same 2 guys talking about 4 shows. You know, I mean, we really want to do that. I wouldn't want to sit through that. So, I mean, on Saturday, up first, we're going to have the TNA Slammiversary mixer. So that's going to be huge. It's going to be myself, going to be joined by Paperclip Mike, Darkstar Shady, and Tim Vicious. We're going to break down the card for TNA Slammiversary. And following that up right after, we're going to have our Night of Champions mixer. That's going to feature Tino, who we just saw. He's going to be the one that runs it with Sam, Elder Sam from Sam's on Wrestling. And we've got Jayhawk, who is a big favorite of the mixers, as I've seen in the comments. So people are going to be very excited for this one. We've got 3 big faces doing this one. 3 people you love to see. So join us on Saturday for those 2 mixers. And then on Sunday, we've got 2 more mixers. We've got one bright and early for Great American Bash. We're going to have NXT Night Shift, Too Sweet Kyle, Jay Gold, joined by OP 3-Way, making their official main event mixer debut as members of the Main Event Network. We saw them come through a couple times for us for the 24-hour live stream, which YouTube cock-blocked us for and couldn't get uploaded. But they're part of the network now. And now they're going to make their debut with the mixer as members of the mixer, as members of the network. So that's going to work out pretty well. And then we're going to have our main event of a Forbidden Door mixer. That's going to be the one that, the main event closes it all. We've got JPJ coming through. Actually, my bad. I believe Pluggo is also going to be joining the NXT Great American Bash mixer. My bad on that. That was actually some late news. I don't know if I was supposed to report that, but if I wasn't, you heard it here first. And then so the Forbidden Door mixer, we've got the full-time part-timer Ian from the On the Mark Wrestling podcast, Charlie Butters from IW Guide, JPJ. I'm forgetting somebody. I believe we're getting somebody from KOP coming through. Kicking Out Podcast. They're our main source for the AEW here. So, I mean, that's a pretty stacked lineup if you ask me. So make sure you guys come through for all 4 mixers. If you can't make all 4 live, they'll be available on our YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe today. We're trying to get to 400. The Wake and Bake wants to get to 420 before we get to 400, but we got to get to 400 first. So we got to help us get to 400 so we can then start going for 420, and then we'll aim for 500. We can only hit 420 once, and we can't make it there until we get to 400. Thank you guys for joining me as always. Tino just had to run. But of course, follow us on the Main Event Wrestling Network on Instagram and Twitter at mainevent_net. You can find all our socials there. We've got a link tree. If the links don't work, let us know and we'll get that updated, but everybody should be there. Just shoot us follow, shoot us a subscription, help us get these numbers in. Just a bunch of underrated content creators that need to get out there a little bit more. So subscribe to us, see what we've got coming out in the near future. We've got a bunch of fun stuff. We've got fun shorts. We've got main event eats. We've got a little bit of everything for everybody. I know a couple of our guys, couple sports. So, baseball, basketball, we should be seeing that pop up more often. If there's anything you guys are interested in, anything we could do for you guys, let us know. I don't know if we've got a hockey fan base here. Probably start something like that someday in the future. Who knows? We won't know unless you guys tell us. But yeah, other than that, we've got NXT Night Shift tonight. Mr. OTM will be joined by JPJ. And I believe Tino has a watch along as well before the show. So we've got some content for you guys today. Other than that, that's everything from us. We have a new predictions blog, Night of Champions, that's already out. We should be dropping TNA Slammiversary today. And tomorrow we should have Great American Bash predictions as well. And look out for our first ever AEW predictions blog, which will be for Forbidden Door. That's going to be fun. It's a stacked card. We got a stacked card this weekend. Come on through. And as always, if I ain't there when you blaze a blunt, please.
What up, though? You already know what it is. Best in the world, a.k.a. The Problem. Isaiah Bronin. And you watching the Main Event Wrestling Network.